So the quality of the students we've seen here in this design, we're actually been a very, very high caliber. They were able to achieve more than we thought. From the first concept they came through and the video they proposed to us, we knew we had a good student.
So the advantage of working with Bosch was we got to see first how our project would impact their workflow in the factory and how that impacts the real world with a big increase in efficiency. One of the big challenges we had in our project was related to the suction. The suction needs a high pressure sometimes, and we weren't always sure if we would have that. So our blades would droop down away from the sensors that count the amount of blades, but we were able to work around that with software to make it so when the light flickers on, the sensor flickers on, it would still be able to count that as a successful blade count. I was able to solve a mechanical issue with software, essentially.
I mean, Bosch has been an amazing industry supporter for this project. They're always there for us when we needed advice about how our design wanted to go. They were there in the beginning when we were kind of conceptualizing, and they kind of helped us talk through our different designs, and they helped us so much with budgeting and ordering parts for us, and even providing some parts they had in the facility. So it's been great having Bosch as our industry supporter, and I'm really happy that we're able to come up with a design to help them improve their process.
Some of the biggest challenges was learning to work as a group. I feel like we overcame it by setting our goals so that we get this project done. You know, we had a lot of work at the beginning, starting from scratch and everything like that. So in order to get to where we wanted to be, we had to work as a team.
Not to be biased or anything, but I definitely think we have the best project. We're in the contenders to win both Best Video and Best Project overall. It's been a major learning experience, especially given all of the different subsystems, utilizing mechanical, electrical, and control systems, all of those different things. Coming from a mechanical background, that's not really stuff that we get to dive super deep into, which is the electrical stuff, so getting to learn a lot of that was super, super useful and helpful.
Well, first off, Bosch themselves. They have been historically one of the best industry supporters we've had. They're extremely invested in the project. They're industry supporters that they send us. They're always actively involved in the project. Weekly meetings they attend. They're at every design review. They give great feedback, give their own ideas, and they have a really great back and forth with the students. And Bosch is also incredibly dependable. When they say they're going to get us a part, we get it, no doubt.
A lot of the small mechanical things that we wouldn't think about were pointed out to us by our industry supporter that we probably would have just ignored or not thought about. Having somebody with that experience that knows of building a project and knows what, hey, the small things matter and the small things add up to bigger problems. Having that leadership, having that constant reminder, hey, this is a really good idea, but here are the small things that matter as well.